Some of the nation's leading economists have just released their forecast for Australian property prices in 2023. Now, I imagine you think I've made a mistake and that what I meant to say was that they've made their predictions for property prices next year in 2024. But no, they've just made their forecast for house prices in Australia this year in late October. A little over 2 months before the end of 2023, they're telling us what to expect to happen with property prices this year. This is according to a Bloomberg survey of 13 so-called leading economists published in the nation's worst tabloid rag, the Australian Financial Review. Now, you can't blame economists for leaving it until the year is almost over to make their forecast about property price outcomes for the year, because this is something that they're really bad at. Back in January of this year, all the big bank economists made their predictions for house prices in 2023, and they all told us that house prices would fall 15% or 20% this year. Of course, nothing like that has happened. Prices have been rising steadily in most markets across the nation. And this is the norm for major bank economists. Their track record in forecasting house prices is so laughably bad, you have to wonder how they keep their highly paid jobs. So we can forgive economists for leaving it until October to make a definitive forecast for the year. Now, the Financial Review reacted to these stunning revelations with a headline which declared house prices poised to rise this year, and an opening statement to the article that Australian house prices are poised for an annual rebound. The West Australian newspaper ran the same story with a headline of Australian housing set for its first rebound. Now, keep in mind that house prices have been rising in most major markets across the country since the start of this calendar year. According to CoreLogic, Australian house prices rose 6.5% overall in the first 9 months of the year. But in Brisbane and Perth, they've increased 9% already this year, and in Sydney by 11%. But apparently no one told the journalists who work at the Financial Review, because they're now, in late October, predicting that house prices are poised to recover. It would be amusing if it wasn't so serious.